With that spiral, you're gonna go find money to pay a lawyer, you lost your job already. Cause you're down lock up. So you lost a job one time, you still gotta look for money to pay a lawyer.
Look, you have dark, good and have evil.
Because it's a different generation, it's a different kind of skill teach generation.
I saw a lot of things at, I would say, trauma.
In the heat of the moment, the adrenaline, I had so much things, I had so much to lose at that time.
Time to change, man. Time to turn around. Time to turn around.
Hi, my name is Ranaldo Birch. My mom died when I was like 10 years old. I was young, so I didn't really have no emotional connection to it that kind of way. But when the rocks hit the grave is when I realized it was real. And the mother took her home and all of her, nothing like that. But I got shit to my aunt, so I still end up in a comfortable household. But they mostly worked abroad, so I had to do a lot of things by myself. You know, a lot of responsibilities get dropped on me. Washing my own clothes, dealing with myself, cleaning the house, stuff like that. Yeah, my mother would have do. I know how to do, of course. It's in the more money. So if I do, I live, live with my aunt from 10 to 16, then I moved with my sister. That was in Black Rock. I went straight to school from there, went to college, got a job offer, dropped out of college, and went to work. Well, from there, I was working, tourists would have come in, you would have talked to the tourists, they would have ended up asking for drugs, they would have carried them to the weed man, and we would have done business, The tourists would have given me the money, I would have taken it to the weed man, get the money, get the weed, check back to the tourists. But it happened so constant the her man now started to get vexed with me, tell me I gotta get my own product. So I listened to him, I got product, I supplied the man that I just saw the problem, I fixed the problem. Well, I fixed the problem till it ended up getting me out of nowhere. I had nowhere after that. I had to quit any job, stopping home, dealing with my situation. From there, it developed into a spiral that I find myself I ain't got, I just gotta sit down home and wait for the next customer to come. So I was just home doing nothing, just selling drugs. I find myself getting into little squabbles and stuff around the neighborhood and thing. Because when a man owe you in that situation, it in a go to the police, and charge you for owing me is either pay me or pay the doctor because if that's the situation it is, everything you do at the end of the day. You still ain't want to get yourself into trouble because you're only in it for the money. You don't really care about the stigma connect to it. Cause if we could have sold an orange as fast as a 10 piece, I would have sold oranges. But in the neighborhood it was in, nobody want oranges. People want drugs. So I sell drugs. But after a while, I find myself being trapped there. Like, I go up there from 7 to 11. Like, hey, this is worse than 9 to 5 now. Just to make my ends meet, just to put food on the table and pay bills. Find myself trapped on the block. Like, I can't do away. If I go somewhere, I go after 11 o'clock in night time. What gonna be going on after 11 o'clock in night time is sleep and get for 7 to go all over again. I find myself getting into hobbies, and getting into motorcycles. Realized motorcycles wasn't really for me. The police started around me too often. So I get rid of motorcycles. I end up getting into editing. And I realized this is my forte. So I end up buying a computer and furthering my education in the editing and camera photography and stuff like that there, filming and stuff. And from there I just focus myself there. I stop selling drugs and just put all my energy into that. Because I realized I could buy a camera for the same money as weed and don't go buy it again. I gotta just keep spitting out projects after projects after projects. We're now with the weed business. I gotta be out there for 18 hours and all kind of thing a day just to make ends meet. With the camera business, I could be there 8 hours and make a week salary or what would have make on the block. So it was a very profitable situation to move on. So I moved on. Like at the end of the day, I was only in it for the money it would have produced. So I ain't really I'm a criminal. I won't want to tell no boy going to sell the drugs. but it was working for me. But you know what it is, find a problem, fix the problem. The bigger the problem, the bigger the reward. So again, the cameras, I find problems, I fix them, I get rewards. I ain't all my life. I ain't stick up and say, yeah, I can jump back in the drugs. There's no reason to jump back in the drugs because the camera can produce more money than drugs. So I move on my life, I start filming, I start doing work, start helping out my friends with them businesses, getting them the video ideas, start to work with them, market businesses, I scratch my back, you scratch yours. We met, all the aims meet and all of we happy. So that's how it went down. So due to my past, I had connections in certain aspects and areas in Barbados. So when I really got into filming, I could have called somebody in a certain platform and get them help me, give me pointers, and market myself proper. And it just spiral and went on. I helped he, then he moved on to helping she, and then she moved on to helping he. Everybody helped one another and come up the line. So that's basically how it went. In terms of my brand, well, it wasn't only me, that's the honest truth. It's a group of individuals that we all had to come together to make things happen. That's the honest truth. I would have reached out to some of my friends and they would have been able to give me pointers and like writing a proper cover, creating a portfolio, stuff like that. I didn't know how to do myself because I was from the ghetto. But I know I got people from the heights that my past they linked me to. So I linked with that affluent group and them galvanize me now and push me where they're supposed to be. And putting me there, I sank back down the rope and pulled them next to me still. So that's how it all worked, because I can get a job, but I can let my friend from down the road be my accountant because she helped me do all of my bookkeeping. So now she can be my accountant when I get a project. I pull people off the block and tell them, come and help me film. Like you ain't know what's going on, but I can train you as a grip. I can train you as a like tech. I can train you as a sound engineer. And I gather people and create a whole team. Like right now I have 5, 6 people strongly that I can say, go and set up that room. And then go and set it up. Give them a short list and them know how to film. And all of them was about me. None of them ain't know nothing about cameras. I teach them everything I know. We so strong that I so confident in them. I just give them a project and tell them do it. And them could do it. That's the honest truth. I did that. And we still got a long way to go, but we going. We making it happen. Cause I tell them, don't worry about where the next job coming from. Just do good work. The results of good work and the rewards of good work is more work. So just do good work. Don't worry where the next pack come from. Once you do good work, you can get more work. The reward for good work is more work. That's the honest truth. I can't say nothing else other than that. What we want to tell the youngsters is all money ain't good money. And it's best to further your craft or find a hobby and saying positive. Because the drugs and things, they're easy to sell. But the predicaments them is bring hard to get out of. So, you ain't want to go and find yourself dealing with saying illegal. You got a job, you end up getting caught up. With that spiral, you're going to go find money to pay a lawyer, you lost your job already. Because you're down lock up. So you lost a job one time, you still got to look for money to pay a lawyer. You're allowed to be open bill, you got to find somebody to sign your bill. So if you want to be a bad boy and ain't got no money, don't be none. And if you got money, ain't make no sense being a bad boy. Because you got a lot of things that you can get yourself into that legit and gonna be way more profitable. So it just making more sense to not do crime. What I like and what I love about this industry is I could take something and turn it into a mountain. Like I could plant a seed, a small little thing, and watch it grow. Like pertaining to views, pertaining to the reach, like even like just filming it from day one, like scratch, like drawing the short list to going the final product. For like people saying, yo, I can remember this day happening, but we're seeing it here, no, it happened the opposite way. I really liking how this here turn out instead of how it really going this way. It's like the magical things they could do in post-production and pre-production is be so good that like it's don't know where it's gonna go in the next 5 years. You could get a call tomorrow and say, yeah, we seen a video 2 years ago that you did. We will let you to come and create one of these for us. You know what I mean? Like, your work is just be there forever. Once you got it on film, it can live forever. So you just putting it there forever. You putting it for the world to see forever. You know, you got things that can live past you. You can die and them things can still be existing. So you could just create memories and leave them there for the future to watch. That's how we see it. We think these is things that we can leave on earth for other people to see. I always see turning around is like you writing your own book. Your life story. You know, you could put a plot twist in it at any time. You could just flip the script. You could turn around at any moment. You don't got to be always going down that path that you know you could see the end ain't going to good. Because life is don't show you what to do. It's always show you what not to do. You can see 1,000 homeless people, 1,000 drug addicted people, 1,000 drunkards. You can see 1,000 of everything. But you ain't gonna see much of what to do. That way that's called 1%. Like, only 1% of people that know what to do. And you go watch them, and how much of them in the neighborhood? Not much. So it's gonna know what not to do. So it's gonna turn around your life when you see your life going on a certain path. It's got 3-4 examples in the neighborhood of what that is come up to. You get what you're saying? So it's just see that path and turn around and do the other way. Cause you ain't know where you're going. Cause the life ain't showing you what to do. But it's showing you what not to do. So when you see yourself going on that path, you done got 3-4 examples you can meet that going down that path or that going down that path. So you know not to go down that path. You get what you're saying? You done know the got 1,000 men that jump over you want to get big dog. Where you gonna jump over you want to get big dog for? You know a dog all over the wall already? You ain't how to see the dog? You done see 1,000 people that get big up with the dog? You don't gotta go over the wall to see the dog. So you can avoid the wall and go the other way that ain't got the wall. That's just how you just do it. Use your own offer, your story. Write it how you please to. And when it going the wrong way, just turn it around. You never go erase it, left it there. Just come again. It's gonna come again. Like honest truth, trial and error. That's how life come out. How you think we know how to eat from what not to eat. That's how the mind did that make foraging, pick all the fruits that I put you in the corner for 3 days and wait till he done eat the fruits to see if he live all day, you know? That's trial and error. So that don't be that man in the corner. Be the man watching the man in the corner.
The look you have dark, and good and have evil.
Because there's a different generation, there's a different kind of stereotype generation.
I saw a lot of things at, I would say, trauma.
In the heat of the moment, the adrenaline, I had so much things, I had so much to lose at that time.
Time to change, man. Time to turn around. Time to turn around.